Well, hello there. I know I've been absent. Yeah, I was going to stay absent too, but I actually had a few of the viewers call me up last night on the phone to find out if I'm okay. Now, from the sound of things, I think they'd been drinking. But thanks a lot for checking in, guys. It's nice to know somebody cares. When I go on vacation, that's basically what I've done here. July is kind of a heavy month for me. It's my birthday. There's that happens, and so I kind of throw a lot of things out and just party a little bit. Yeah, it's also the 4th of July. We have that natural built-in barbecue day, and I participated. I made some of the best darn hamburgers I've made in a long time. I don't know how I did it either. Yeah, they were just better than usual. Sometimes it's like the bottom of an old shoe on the 4th of July. These were tender and succulent. They were perfect. We had friends came by and helped us eat the burgers. But for the most part, I guess I just decided to take a vacation. I mean, not from, it's a staycation. I'm right here at home. I haven't gone anywhere, but I decided to take a rest. This social media stuff. Sometimes I wonder why we do it. I was looking, this morning at the new competition to Twitter and all that's happening. I kind of wonder why we spend so much time doing this stuff. What's it for? I don't know. Anyway, not important. My cat just came in out of the rain right here, Gracie. Huh? Gracie, you want to say hello to everybody? I'd pick her up, but man, does my shoulder hurt. Oh, yeah. So, that kind of brings us into the point of the video. It's how chaos is bounded by order. Yeah, how everything we see here is basically controlled chaos. I had that thought a while back when I was out here with an ice cream bean tree. Now, I have long resisted the planting of ice cream beans on the property because of how fast they grow and how wide they spread. Oh, these things are monsters. Well, Ellen and I were taking a class on permaculture stick mulching at the university here one evening, and the guy teaching the class, he was handing out stuff to people who could answer questions. Well, I was answering questions, and he gave me a big old 3-foot long bean pod for Inga edulis, the ice cream bean. And well, I looked at it, I said, thank you very much. And I brought it home with me. I said, I'd plant some of these in the nursery and sell the trees, And Ella says, well, you should really put one in the ground, just for the remembrance. Oh, boy. Yeah, it was 20 feet away from where I had already planted a green star apple, which had been doing pretty well. It was bearing fruit. But then it overgrew it. The ice cream beans have a tremendous spread, and 20 feet away, it just went well beyond the star apple, and put a canopy right over the top of the darn thing, and well, the tree stopped fruiting. Wasn't getting enough sunlight anymore. So I had to get out there, and I had to address the chaos that had occurred in my orchard, which that's what the video is all about here. Yeah, is the attempt to control chaos bounded by order. The entire universe actually is the byproduct of just that activity. That you have forces that want to take everything apart and destroy it, and you have forces that want to unify it and put everything together. And these two things interplay with each other so that they end up becoming what we call reality. And reality is actually a warped form of order that's been beaten into submission by the activity of chaos. Yes. Yeah. Yes, the whole universe is that way, right, Gracie? Yeah. Our lives are like that. Yeah, everything I do in my life, nothing comes out exactly the way I thought it would. As they say, the best laid plans of mice and men. Yes, this is exactly the way it is. We think we know where we're going and what we're doing. And when we get there, we find out, well, some natural event has sort of modified things. That's chaos falling in on top of what we see as order. Sometimes what we see as order is actually chaos. Well, if you happen to live in Puna, and you're out here in a rainforest, up on the edge of a jungle, order turns into chaos real fast. When I go out there and I go to plant a patch of corn, and I may prepare the site early on by covering it up with a weed block, and I'll go through and I'll get rid of all the slugs, flame it if there's weeds and whatever is under there, put down the compost, go ahead and stick all my corn in, and what do you know, lo and behold, in no time at all, it's got weeds this high standing all over in the midst of the corn. I can go through and I can hoe the rows, there's all kinds of stuff we can do about it, but it's this constant chaos to order, order to chaos to order. It's my ice cream bean that I planted over there. That's that thing, more than 20 feet over the top of my star fruit, or star apple, rather. That there's chaos. And I attempted to put order back to it by sawing away, and does my shoulder hurt? Oh, man. Yeah, I'm no good at this anymore. I really am getting old, which is there again. Here we have chaos and order. The order is in my head, and I'm going, I want to get rid of those tree limbs. I'm going to bring the sunlight back into my fruit tree, blah, blah, blah. And then there's chaos. Oh, it says, Bill, your joints aren't what they used to be. Man, I used to saw trees all day long. I can't do it anymore. Right, Gracie? Yeah, Gracie here, she's sort of the same way, She lost her home somewhere along the line. I don't know what the story was with this girl, but it seems that she knew something about people before she came here. Yeah, I think somebody abandoned her. They moved out and they left her or something like that. She come here looking for home, and she found us. But that was chaos for her, man. She lost her house probably and went looking, had to live in the wild, eating rodents and stuff. And then, she showed up over here, and we didn't want a pet. I didn't want a pet, and Ellen thought she did, but she thought she wanted a puppy dog, and she didn't think she wanted a cat. Well, there you go. We have the perfect pet. It's Gracie the cat. She showed up. There was a balance achieved in the universe. Between the poor animal being left behind and someone thinking over here that they needed an animal. And yeah, right, Gracie? Come here. There you are. Here's my girl. Yeah. So she's got a nice home now. Life is better than it ever was. Yeah, you don't have to fight off all them big, nasty wildcats anymore. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Gracie's life has definitely become more orderly than it once was, and in fact, so is ours. But then there's still always that chaos factor. Yeah, nothing ever comes out the way we think it's going to, and when, this is not an environment here for people who are what I would call neat freak gardeners. I've never been one of those. Okay, my gardens tend to be random, a bit messy, emulating nature an awful lot, that sort of thing. Not orderly rows and completely weed free, but I know those people. I've worked for some of them in the past even. And, this would be the worst place in the world for a person like that. I can't imagine it. I mean, the weeds come up 24 hours after we get rid of them all. I went through the nursery recently with Kevin. We moved every plant in the nursery. We pulled the weeds out of the pots. We got all the frogs. I went through with a flamethrower and I flamed all the weeds on the ground. And it's a green mess out there again. It's a green mess again. Just that fast. It was only a month ago, I guess, It happened so fast. Constantly pushing against the chaos. And yeah, really, if you're the sort of person who likes things nice and neat and orderly and perfectly precise, forget it. You don't want to be around here at all. Yeah, any moment the volcano blows up. Yeah, it's not very orderly. Pele decides whenever she's going to erupt when she decides to erupt. That's that. And it might be right in the middle of your vegetable garden. It can happen. Yeah. So, it's a simple, short video with very little of any point except I'm here, I'm alive, and to you guys who called up, thank you. Worrying about me, I just been having video lock. Yeah, doing video lock, kind of having a social media yuck thing and trying to, I've been going through 12-step program. Yeah, I've been get up every morning and I open up my YouTube channel and I look. There's been no comments. There's been no comments for darn near a week at least. Very few before that. And then YouTube's analytics say that your numbers are dropping off because you're not posting videos. I'm watching the line decline just like the stock market today. And I was thinking it was actually a pretty good thing. Yeah, I needed this. I get addicted to social media like the teenagers do, to a point. All you people out there matter to me. When you come in, you go, oh, thank you so much, Bill, or you're a dickhead, or whatever you got to say. It affects me. I look forward to most of it. Most of it's good, and I will look forward to it. But lately, there's been none of it. Nothing has come forward at all until last night, when I was laying around doing nothing and the phone rang, and it was the viewers going, Bill, where are you? Bill, yes. Are you all right? When it comes to being alive, that's probably one of the greatest values in life. It's feeling like someone else cares and like you matter. There's a lot of times I don't think most of us matter for much of anything, to tell you the truth. But when you feel that way, other people can help you feel like you matter, guy. That's nice. Yeah. Thank you. Aloha. Later.